Y'all, just one pile of artistic inspiration. Wow, I am not lacking, y'all, for the inspiration. Time to do the inspiration. Yes, that's a little different, y'all. Got my chai. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some coffee from yesterday morning. See, I just did most of the dishes. Most, not silverware, I hate it. But, and now there's more dishes. Isn't that, how do y'all do? You guys, excuse me. Sorry. It's getting all wild here. But anyway, here you go. The shy little kitten. That's me. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Whew. I should put you like 8 feet away. It's okay. I love every single one of my wrinkles and under eye problems. Good morning, beautifuls. So what's happening? I have a tight back. It's my Friday off. I have lots of things to do. Some, like I am going to the food bank and, I'm trying to do things. What can I do that is just done, right? So I'm going to the food bank and drop off. I have about 5 bags of food from my pantry. And then, they're not heavy bags. So, laundry, the usual stuff. CVS, I got stuff to pick up and, they're like the mafia. They'll come for you. And there's one thing to do and I can't think. So anyway, my yard, all this rain, sunshine is looking terrible. So what I've decided is my nephew's friend just started a company. So he's going to come this week and get my backyard all trimmed up and cut down and my front done and weeded and all that. And then I'm going to keep up with it. It's just going to be a lot easier for my hands. And then on my deck, I'm going to, clean my pots out. And then for Mother's Day, I will get myself a lovely pot of flowers. And then I might get a couple, not a lot, y'all, I'm talking a few, to plant in my pots. I would love to get some green onion and cilantro going. Y'all, I feel a little uncomfortable today. Y'all ever do that? You just feel uncomfortable. Hair done on Monday, y'all. When I wear my hair back in a ponytail, it's just really a sign that something's going on. So if I get cut short, I can't do it. But yet, I can still wear cute headbands and stuff. Okay. So yesterday I had lunch with one of my dearest friends, and I talk more than I eat, which I should be thin. Because here I'm at home alone talking. But anyway, I had this great avocado salad and then some dumplings. So I'm having those for breakfast. And then I have chow foon, combination chow foon, which will be my kind of lunch dinner thing. So I have a thing of hamburger in my refrigerator, and I'm feeling like, I don't know if it's safe to make or not. I'll have to look at it later and talk to y'all about it, but it made me sick to throw it out, but I don't want to be sick from eating meat. I kept thinking, this is where time just goes by quickly, and, like, oh yeah, tonight I'll come home, and da-da-da. I've just not been in that mood. Look, isn't that a pretty bird? This was Dollar Tree. I love it, but you know what? I just don't need it sitting around. So that's going. Yes, we're going to do, got the vets coming, so I'm going to get all that stuff ready. And then I'm going to spend some time in my garage. I'll bring y'all with me. I just need to, like, sweep and just there's debris. And I've already started throwing out books. Like, some I just know, look, I'm like, yeah, nobody wants this book, including me. So I want to really rip through, before I really get involved in other stuff. Well, one, I'm going to go through the fabric really quick and get rid of all that fabric that's in there. There's not a lot, rags, all that stuff. I'm going to let that go. That's a no-brainer. And then I want to move these things around. And I have one more bookcase of books I haven't gone through or cleaned up after mice. So I need to get all that done. We'll see what I get done today. But yeah. And lots of stuff that I sorted through greeting cards. I sorted through, what's all this? Hold on, y'all. And more inspiration. So this is flowers. So as I was going, this is just flower cards, right? So as I was going through stuff, I was grabbing anything that, you know, I'm going to start a whole flower project in a journal with all these really interesting cards, right? Like, oh, yeah, that's a very interesting card. Like, I love the leaves. But some really good ideas for flowers. This is one of my favorite cards, y'all. I bought it somewhere a long time ago. Happy Easter from the two of us, but how happy and cheerful. I would like to just redo that whole page, actually. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. But anyway, so these are some of the cards. I have flowers. So I did a quick sort. And then, so yeah, and everyone's been enjoying the cards at work, which is really nice. And my friend Rita I had lunch with yesterday, I got her tons, and she's my original. She and Nancy, two of my super bosses, managers, and I couldn't call them bosses because they earned the title. I'm saying not everyone. People call yourself a boss. You earn the title of a boss. So other people are just supervisors. And good luck with that. Yeah, I jest. But the original people who got me, well, I always love cards, but you know, they're aesthetic and they have gift closets and always can find, they're just bad influences. But Rita, you know, Rita has a really big house and she's retired and she loves wrapping up little gifts. And so I gave her the majority of my wrapping paper for her birthday a couple years ago, or for Christmas. So I told her, I said, you know, I'm working on my my Christmas wrapping paper. And here's my thinking. So I'm going to give my Christmas majority of it to my friend. And then when I want to do a junk journal, a Christmas junk journal, and I feel like I need some of that wrapping paper, I can go to her house and cut up a bunch. Win-win. Chicken dinner, right? Winner, chicken dinner. So that's that. And what I'm going to do is, when I'm in the garage, I'm going to straighten out my car a little bit. But, you know, I make my own cards, and I have to show you guys those. And you think of ideas where I could sell them. I love doing it. It's I haven't done them in a while, but I have a bunch ready to go that I need to sew. But I had a whole box given Beverly to go through. It was in my car, so I gave that to Rita. I'm like, you can have them all, including the box. But what you know you don't, or if you want to give them to certain people, feel free. What you don't want, just keep in the box, and I'll pick up, go through it myself, and then go to the food bank, or, you know, donate it. But that's what's happening. Donate, donate, donate. Not buy, not consume, but create, but donate, 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 right? And yesterday I almost ordered these containers from IKEA, which I do want to get, but I didn't like the thinking. The thinking was, you know, you've done all this work, you can get these containers. I'm like, you know, okay, that sounds reasonable. And then they didn't take PayPal. They take Apple Pay, which I need to set up. And I said, all right, we'll think about this later. And I thought, you know what? Use what I have now. It may not look good or be easy, but for now, right? Let's just do it for now, because I have them. I don't have to spend money on them. And then when we really get to where we're towards the end-ish thing, and I really do love these containers, but then we can get them. They're not going anywhere. They're containers, right? They're nothing special or unique. But I love them. Just the way you hold them. Pretty cool. I thought, okay, we're not spending right now. I'm going to be spending all, I probably won't be eating because I have to pay for this yard stuff. But I don't see any other way around it right now for me. I still have to do some stuff on the side of my house. So I might do some of that cutting and then put it in the yard so that can be toted away. But yeah, so that's what's going on today. And it's been a little easier to post, so I'm going to try to take y'all with me. I'm going to work on cleaning my table, which is really, so look at this. I love this. I'm going to be doing a black and white project. So I've been collecting like black and white papers and stuff like that. But this is a cool card. Graphite. Is that neat? Just very weird, unusual card, right? And look at this. I think, is this under? Yeah, I've had this thing. I can't remember where I got this thing. But like this is a part of a card. I want to do another journal where I do all kinds of abstract and interesting things and then do a quote on it. Sweet tooth. Just love stuff like this. I mean, I'm sure there are card people out there that like watch me for hours go through every single card. Now, the other thing we haven't started with is I told you I collect book covers, paperback covers. So that's a whole nother day. Like this is from a book, but again, I'm always looking for some inspiration for leaves and flowers, and I love the paper. But look at that, isn't that interesting? But these are also going to be good for journals. Like, you know, when I make my own, y'all, I love this. Isn't that pretty? So I have like 3 to sew and put together. I want to work on that. So y'all just have too many. I'm lucky. I have so many ideas. But I'm trying to focus them down. You know, because that's what I do easily. But anyway, I had to take biological breaks. I'm not sure where I was. Yeah, just art and inspiration. So it's 8 o'clock. That's a reasonable time, I think, to start. And I set my alarm already to remind me to do different things. It's probably enough. Got my protein shake ready to go. Been doing better. I drop these things. One, now I put these on tight, so tight sometimes I can't get them off the lids. And one dropped and it hit and the whole lid came off and it went everywhere. Luckily, there's not carpet in our back room anymore. I'm not gonna say it's just specifically for me, but Claire, what's happening? Claire's a little unhappy. Number one, I'm in the process. Y'all, I showed you these, right? I don't know if I posted it or not. You guys. There's a gentleman at the library who, he's so funny. He always thinks I have new glasses. And, go, you have new glasses. He comes in and he goes, you don't have glasses on. What is happening? It's so fun. I said, well, I will. But I was laying in bed today doing this. I couldn't read my phone at all. This way I can. It's interesting. So I gotta stop whining about that. I'll get used to it. But like I said, I'm gonna have to have these things everywhere. And as much as I gave my mom a bad time about it, I understand now. So let's see. Maybe I'll get it cool. My friend gave me a cool chain. I'll just wear them around my neck. That's what you think of a librarian. I'm not a librarian, but that's how you think of it, right? So y'all, here's what I'm thinking. So get my hair done tomorrow, Monday. I'm thinking about now. We're gonna go through my makeup stuff. It's gonna be a separate video, maybe a 5-parter, so I can have shorter videos. But I think I'd wear, because right now my eye's fine. I can't hurt it. But other than, you know, I'm not gonna say what you could do, but in general, not because I can't hurt it because I had surgery and I did something stupid, you know, something. I think I might try wearing false eyelashes. Why that makes me laugh, I don't know. My friend's like, well, you can do this and this. I said, I'm not paying to have anything done to my eyelashes. They fall out. That just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if you were going to an event one evening, I could see that. But, yeah, just for life now. But I've tons of these things I used to get at the Dollar Tree. My friend Cindy, because I would wear it at Halloween, she goes, you look good. And, yeah, because I have 0 eyelashes. Anyway, I thought, I have the morning to get to work. I have some time. And I thought, you know, if you did that all the time, you get really good at it. So we'll see if my medicine works enough. Oh my God, speak of the devil. I think I talked about, did I talk about this yesterday? Anyway, I try not to get crazy ones. This one's Natural Light Doll. So anyway, I thought that was That just amused me to no end. Clara, it's easy. We're lucky. We're easily amused, aren't we? But I will have a bunch of fun readers, that's for sure. Considering I will be saving $800. So anyway, yeah, I think when I'm done with you guys, I'm going to take a couple trips downstairs. I got stuff to carry down. I've been painting one area. So I'm going to go down for an hour today. I have a really cool art video to watch I borrowed from the library outside our system. And right now, my only DVD player working, it seems to be the studio. But that's the perfect place, right? So I thought I would put that on while I'm just sorting through stuff, which honestly, I adore sorting through stuff. And it's just interesting though, and I don't know how it works for everybody, or if I know all our brains are unique, but sometimes it really does get worse before it gets better. And I can remember my mom would be so mad, like I'd be in the middle of something and I'd have stuff everywhere. And I'm like, Mom, I can't just put stuff away at the end. This is how you do it. Now, granted, I would get stuck sometimes and not want to move forward. And that doesn't seem to be my thing right now. So I wanted to do that. And then again, my library. I have an area of stuff. There's a bunch of Valentine stuff, ribbon stuff. So what I want to do is put that outside in the garage for now. Anything that's like paper craft. And I have a lot of containers, right? So under my deck, there's a lot of containers. So what my goal is to go through those. I want, Claire, why are you looking the bowl? Claire's looking the water bowl. Clara, what you doing? I just thought I'm changing subjects. I know. Because, there's that bridge collapse in Baltimore where I'm nowhere near. But isn't it been fascinating to learn about harbors and how all this works and the size of these things? Like, do you know, I think those people are still on that boat. I can't imagine you're on that boat with everyone day after day, nothing to do. Jeez. But it's been wild watching, how they can move that stuff. It's been unbelievable. But yeah, I am nowhere near that bridge. But thanks, those of you guys in the comments had asked about it. I am not. And now I totally forgot my train of thought. Seriously. Jeez. Clara, let's replay the video. Clara. Oh, organization. So right now, my library is the worst for the wear, and so is my studio. But having said that, there's so many things that I've gotten rid of and getting underneath. But also in my closet that I cleaned out from fabric and all that, and that fabric needs to go back there. But I found my space bag sucky things, but like my friend Robin and I were talking, she's like, I never get them to stay. They always open up. Now these have never been used. They're pristine. They have the little cap. You guys let me know tips. Like I guess there's probably a Google a video on it, but how do you get them? Because this is for all my, I could do all my scarves and, hats and blankets, stuff like that. That I do want to go through with y'all. Oh my goodness. I did not go through with y'all before on this and what's left, right? And I want to weed down a little bit more. But that's such a perfect space for it. And if I can shrink them up and do them like a book, right? And then I can have my fabric. So the fabric situation is we are going to go through soon, not now, not today, all the other stuff I have, the notions and all that. We went through some of it. I've got ribbon. But for now, it's just easy to throw ribbon in a box, right? That's not something, here's my box of ribbon. If it doesn't fit, I have to weed, right? So that's my thinking as I'm setting limits. And then I am going to take you through, right now I have three, there's small containers, I call medium and then big. So I have three medium containers full of it, fabric. But one day we're just going to go down. And again, what I want to do is, and the things I would use it for is one, alter clothing, like do arm patch, do a cool piece on the back of a shirt, stuff like that. I always see in magazines that are like insanely expensive, and there's straight lines. So book covers, journal covers. I'll show you one I made. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. And then let's see, but I want to take some of the fabric as flowers. Some of it is so just inspirational. And what I want to do is cut a square, and that may be it. I don't need the rest of the fabric, right? And get that gone. And I'm going to have a journal, and one side, I'm going to put the piece of fabric on the other side, and I might do what's today? Oh yeah, I have my trash. And then the other side, do my version of it, or even do it as a reference book, right? To look at for ideas and inspiration. I just love all that. I love all that. I'm so thankful that my heart's on fire. My soul's on fire for that. But there will be art done today because I'm desperate. I really am trying to get up early to do art, and it's just challenging. But today is the day. I'm going to get myself to bed early. I'm going to have a grooming evening. Hair wash, leg shave, all that kind of stuff, lotion, facial. And I'm really going to look at nighttime as time to heal, time for myself, pay attention to me and my room. And, I'm really working. The last thing really hurrah will be my room, where I'm going to redo it totally. Like I need a new mattress, y'all. Desperately. So I got to move that to the top of my list. And then what I'd like to do is, I have to put my nightstand together. I still haven't done that. Maybe I'll work on that today a little bit with y'all. It's probably gonna be easier. I read some of the Amazon reviews after I bought it. It was like, oh yeah, this is a bitch to put together. I shouldn't have done it. They're not easy. These things are not. It helps when you have someone, and Claire is ridiculous. She will not help me. I'm like, Claire, just stand here and let me lean this on you. No, is the answer. A cat. But, yeah, and I'm going to do a major declutter in my room towards the end. Major declutter. So right now I'm gonna do some makeup right now. That's my treat for getting up, getting dishes done, getting things done, trash out. And I gotta organize my table a little better. And then it's more than just makeup. It's all I just grabbed, I was looking in my closet, and it's just stuff. I can't find anything. So let's just start with this one shelf where there's all this makeup stuff and, and fun stuff and brushes. And, I just want to contain it down, like a bag of what I'm using now. So now, y'all, I did find some under eye cream. Not cream, but coverage, I think. And I am going to use that up before I buy more. But, and I have, we'll go through it, right? Actually, we can go through that right now. Just, where is it? I took it all out on the table here. Y'all, what a mess. So here we go. So I have this, I love IT. My skin loves it. I can't right now look at the Yucca score. I can't. But when I buy something new, I will. So this is full coverage, anti-aging, waterproof concealer, right? And it's light natural. So, I don't get sun on my face like I used to. And this one is Your Skin, but Better Foundation Skincare. Now, this is a medium, but I just use a little bit and try to blend it in really well. So I'm going to use these up before I go buy some stuff and then do some research on what. So this is this Laura Geller Baked, Balanced, and Bright. Let me tell you something. I used to love Bobbi Brown. Really did. One of my favorite eyeshadows of all time was called Beach by Bobbi Brown. You can't find it. I couldn't find it. It just stayed on, and it was a good starting place to put other stuff on. Okay. Well, she has this new thing called Jones Road or something, and these blush things, and I don't know what they are. But of course, I was very influenced by it in the beginning. I thought, wow, maybe that's the answer to this lifelong question of what's going to work on my face. I read reviews, and people hate it. Say it's creamy and gooky, and it's bad for older skin. I thought, you know what? And I know creamy stuff's not good for my, because, all things said and done. But on Instagram, literally, her ad is all the flippin' time. And now it's made me angry. And right now, both of my remote controls are missing from my bedroom and from my living room. Unbelievable, but they're missing. The living room one, I just cannot figure it out. I've moved my chair. The only thing, maybe it fell in a bag that I recycled. I don't know. I really don't know. But you can get the Roku app on your phone, the remote, which is awesome. But if I'm doing something on my phone and then she comes on, I have to get out of it and go, it's just, oh, she's annoying. So anyway, that's my Bobbi Brown. I'm not buying that stuff to save my life. So right now, so anyway, so I have this. This shows up a lot on Instagram. Light, that's going to be, so these are going to be the three main things, right? This is my little bag. So, and then this, I love this blush. I have to find Laura Geller, you know, this shouldn't happen. This was, you know what? I didn't pay this at Dollar Tree. I got this. This is not cheap, y'all. Anyway, I've been looking like maybe I can E6000 it and have it get everywhere. But what I just really need is a little container, which I know I have somewhere to put that in. And when I do this, it won't stay that way. You know, I can't stand that. But anyway, I like this blush. I do. That's fine. Y'all, I know I have to work on eyeliner. I love this. This is cheap blue. I know blue's not the thing, but I love blue. I have since I was a kid. And you know, I like black too. And I love to learn to do wingtip. So eventually I'm going to start playing around with my makeup more. But, you know, I've seen people, when they do their makeup, like I saw a woman, and she's maybe, I don't know, 20s, late 20s, but she had major, like, you know, she's a large person. She had major neck stuff. With makeup, she made it disappear. Yo, I don't have that kind of time, but it's fascinating. I love watching makeup tutorials. I've loved makeup since I was little. And I blame my mother and Mary Kay and Avon. Like I told this story once where I was older, 13, 14, and I'm like, I had taught my parent, always for Christmas, I wanted, you know, you get those big kits of like eyeshadow, all that, like little drawers. This is my favorite. So matter of fact, one year for the food bank, when we would do Christmas gifts, my mom and I asked Joe, I said, because what they do is people put their wishes in and then she writes them on little like tags, like teddy bears or something. You grab them and then you can match it so she knows who goes to what because there's a number. I said, pull out the ones, or when you're doing it, girls who want makeup. So one year my mom and I just went and got all kinds of fun stuff for that. I mean, it just makes me so happy. Anyway, I haven't grown out of it. But I had babysat for someone who's an Avon rep, and oh my God, I love looking at her stuff. So I talked to my dad, and my mom is easy to talk into. My dad was a whole nother story when it came to anything that involved money. But y'all, you know, I'm a good talker. And the sad thing, I talk myself into stuff like, what was it the other day? And I thought, I just couldn't let myself not do it. And I'm like, you are no, you know, it's, okay, I digress totally. It's a hard thing. Like, okay, I'm going to get this app that's all about healthy food and I'm going to use it. I'm going to do my whole food around it. And in that moment, 100,000% I believe it. You couldn't convince me I'm not going to do it. Though history would prove that wrong. But at the same time, where's your ability to change? Where's the ability to, that it may succeed this time? That kind of thing, right? So it's an iffy thing. But anyway, I digress. So back to my dad. So I talked my dad into letting me be an Avon salesperson as long as he wasn't involved. He did not have to drop anything off anywhere. Well, little did he know, my dream, I wanted all the stuff. I wasn't interested in selling it. So if I don't know, I always think about that. You know, maybe I'd have my own company right now. But I wanted to go to cosmetology school during my senior year of high school, and because I love doing makeup, I love doing hair. I just loved it. But he wouldn't let me because he's like, you're going to go to college and have a real job, and that's nonsense. You know, that it's interesting. You know, what the future he envisioned for me is nowhere what happened. Thanks a lot in part to him and his decisions, but that's another story, right? I always thought, God, I used to cut people's hair in college, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I would look at somebody's hair or a picture, and then I would go, I mean, so, I have a coworker, and she cuts her own hair, and it's crazy, and she's got thick hair. And I don't know, there was a piece sticking out, and I almost said, can I please cut your hair? But why do I care? Why am I judging? That's a judgment, y'all. It's a judgment. So, oh my God, the Avon, the seller's kit, you guys. The little samples of tiny little lipsticks. And Mary Kay was too expensive to do, but my mom loved Mary Kay. And I remember I came home, y'all, what? Mary Kay, is she around? Probably. But my mom got Cosmo, I guess. But anyway, I was reading an article in Cosmo, as one does when you're like 10. I love magazines. My mom loved magazines. Miss magazines, but they're online. That's a whole nother story. Get me started on that. But there was a thing, how to turn yourself into a geisha. Well, that sounded like really promising. And I had this really cool silky red top. I remember, I have no idea. I think my dad, maybe he got it from, I don't know. I really don't know. So my mom comes home and I am sitting there looking like some kind of clown, scary serial killer. I look remotely nothing like a geisha. But I'd taken her white Mary Kay eyeshadow, wetted it, had that all over my face, and used most of it up. It was very displeased. And you had to like white your lips and then paint. Oh, I wish I pictured that. Right? And as much as my mom liked to take pictures, that was not a picture taken. That was mad. So anyway, usually I get in stuff and she wouldn't even know, but that was a little bit too much evidence for her, I guess. But yeah, anyway, the whole point, I love makeup. I still love makeup. I love watching makeup tutorials and I find it fascinating. I remember it was the first year after maybe the second year after my mom died. She died right around my birthday. So I went on the day of her, anniversary of her death, and I didn't want to cry all day. So I went and made a makeup appointment to have my makeup done at Ulta because I wanted to get some new makeup and for my birthday. And it helped, because I had a younger person. I wanted an older person. I don't care. I mean, some people are there's people who work at Ulta and it's their job and they learn. And there's other people who are really good. But there's an Irish lady I really wanted, but I think she had quit by that or moved on. Anyway, no, could that have been? No, that was the first year because it wasn't the pandemic yet. Yeah, because my birthday is end of January, and then the pandemic was full force by March. Yeah. Anyway, so now I don't really do that as much celebrate, but I try to celebrate my mom's birthday, and I try to get, I give stuff to the food bank and honor my parents and stuff like that. Or I also before, and I'm going to start this again, go get a facial. Go get a massage, just go, and get a hair treatment and my hair, head massage and blow dry, stuff like that, right? But yeah, I love makeup and I've been in a rut. When you're in a crisis mode, like I feel like I have been, just you do what you have to do to get through your day. And now I feel like I'm moving out of that a little bit. So now I can take time. Oh, y'all, I got to put these. So here's my eye drops. I don't have to do eye drops anymore until I have to do it 3 days before my, I put that in my calendar. So 3 days before the 8th, I'm going to put that down. I did excellent with my eye drops, y'all. Because stuff like that, I don't want to mess around. If the doctor says do 4 times of eye drops, you do 4 times of eye drops. I mean, I kind of, like when I had my, both my surgeries, I followed it to the T. So for my brain surgery, I remember I saw him maybe 2 weeks after my surgery, something like that, my brain surgeon. And we were talking and I said, yep, I did everything. I took those pills all night, even though that was kind of hard. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, show me your list. The funny thing, I was supposed to take this pill at night and you had to have it with food. So my mom was hysterical. So she made me peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm like, Mom, I just need like half. She goes, I can't make half. You have to have a whole one. We were all a little uptight. I'm like, well, you just get one piece of bread. I said, okay, well, let's just do that. And you wrap up the other half and I'll have it tomorrow night. No, just take it. Anyway, so I'm telling him, he's like, that's a mistake. He said, this was just, for the first 4 days or something. Anyway, but I followed it. And so stuff like that freaks me out. So anyway, here we are, and it's my day off. Y'all, I appreciate you so much for being here. And I threatened to do a whole thing, just an introduction one, just a general thing about myself. So I need to write that down. And that's the truth. I need to write it down, y'all. I'm trying to do better with my planners. And I am making myself carry it with me every day. Wait, let me write this here. Okay. YouTube origin story. In the Marvel world, you have the origin story. How Wolverine. I don't know if he's Marvel, but whatever. Same thing. How Wolverine became Wolverine. How did Tracy become Tracy from the Mermaid Code? They were doing something at work, a project, and they needed people to go in and be filmed talking about something. Someone needs to do it. I said, I have a TV show, okay? If they want me to make a guest appearance, they're going to have to make it worth my while. But we're going to do some books again, and yeah. So I am really reaching hard to feel in a good mood. I've been listening to music. Ain't Nobody. I had my Aretha Franklin going on yesterday driving to the work. Y'all, get some Aretha on. You'd be like, don't bother me. So yeah, so I'm trying to incorporate more music. Music makes me happy. You know, there is, or music alters my mood, right? You're in a bad mood, put on music, right? Or my dad would say, you're crabby, get in the tub, because crabs belong in the tub. Like, I can remember having tantrums, and my dad was like, okay, somebody needs a bath. Because I would have fun in the tub, right? But yeah, so that's going on. And I'm gonna have a music blaring. Get back in my, my garage. I have a CD player out there that works, and I'm going through. I have, you know what? I have collected CDs for long. I'm a collector. That's it. I'm a collector, and I'm not a collector in the sense that I'm trying to collect something to be valuable or to sell as a collection. I just collect things I like, right? Thrifting, used book sales, all that kind of stuff. Yard sales is always a good place to get CDs because they'd be like 10 cents a quarter. But I'm very eclectic. Now, I used to love to mix CDs and all that, but I don't have that kind of computer and honestly, I'd rather do art right now than, that was an art form. So I'm going through them, and my niece and nephew don't have CD players, but when I'm working in my garage, or if I ever do, my Bose, I think upstairs my Bose works. I might bring that down to my studio for music, but I can also, put it on my phone, but I don't have a good speaker, so all that going on. Anyway, I go through it and listen to it. I can't listen to it with y'all because it's copyright infringement. But I do that, so I'm going to start going through that. And that reminds me, I have a bunch I pull for my friend Nito. He likes world music and that kind of thing, and so there was somebody that used to, at the libraries, most libraries have book sales or sell books, and people donate books, and, usually that money used to go just for that branch. Things have changed a lot now in our system, but for 30 years, I had access. We had a monthly sale, and there was somebody who worked for the Academy, and he would donate some of the most interesting things, like things that were put together for someone who is judging in the Academy. That was always, always cool. And, but he had a very eclectic sense of music. Or he was in the music business, something like that. So I have really unusual things. And I love soundtracks. Because you get to hear all kinds of different music. So anyway, so I've been going through, I'm trying to get down to a reasonable amount. And, I've listened to the Backstreet Boys. It's not my thing. They're fun to listen to. Do I want to keep it? Probably not. But it's interesting. Ever since this whole thing with that P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, the kind of wealth is unbelievable. But, people like me were buying, I don't really buy CDs like that, but when you listen to it, it's so misogynistic. It's so gangster. It's so it's everything you should probably be being arrested for right now. And I thought, isn't that interesting, But the music, right? The what am I looking for? It's not just the lyrics. It's the beat. It's the music that really catches you. So I've been letting go of a lot of that stuff I have, though. I do love, and I really shouldn't, but Jamie Foxx and Kanye's Gold Digger. I love some of Kanye's music. Doesn't matter that he's crazy, but it's what are the lyrics? Are they misogynistic? Are they, that kind of crap? So as I listen to this stuff, I'm just going to let it go. Well, I don't want to have that in my head. I don't. And I'm not obviously buying any music like that or downloading, but why support people? The amount of money is insane. And that's because not just, people who are living a life like that, it's everybody's buying that music, right? But I love the beat itself, the music itself, right? But some of the lyrics I couldn't even begin to sing out loud, right? I would be in trouble. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, that's all I've paid attention to on that, because I do not need to be involved with that kind of nonsense, watching that stuff. But what people get involved in to be famous and rich or be around people who are famous and rich. Oof. My mom said, you marry for money, you're going to work every day of your life. I kind of wish she had married her. I wish she got married again for money. I don't know. All right, y'all. So let's just look at my little thing. Okay. So I need to find a better eyeliner. I love this. Cheap. I had it had Dollar Tree. Got one because you don't know. Went back, all gone. Wild and Wet, plump. Keep going. But I have gotten it from Fave Leggings. I have gotten it from Amazon before. It's not super expensive, but still. Now, these two are mascaras from, I think my friend gave this to me. One thing, you use this, it's dried up already. So I'm going to keep one. What's the difference? But yeah, this kind of stuff can hurt my eye, because I do have some eye allergies. Anyway, I'm going to keep one, let one go. But I do need to, I have some, where is it? I have this, it's called the Honest brand. But I am going to be on the search for a good mascara, you guys. Anyway, I don't know where it is right now. Okay. So we're going to put our lashes in here. I need to get the glue. And then I have my good old eyelash curler. All right, what else do I have here? I have 2 brushes. So this is my blush. This is for foundation. This is a brow pencil, y'all. Look at this, y'all. I know this is crazy, but I got to trim them, right? I was going to have my nail lady do it. I did get my nails done. My toes are hot pink. But the prices have gone. I mean, I haven't been doing it. This kind of thing you don't do when you're not, when you're trying to make ends meet. But I love doing it. But it was insanely expensive. So I was going to get my eyebrows done. She just trims them up and all that. And I thought, well, if I want to give her a tip, I can't do that. I was shocked. But my feet, you guys, we won't discuss it, but they look beautiful now. And I'm going to keep up with it. And my nails, I just can't, I love when you get the gel nails, but they're so expensive now and you have to take time and they're so bad for your nails. But really, I just want to keep lotion on them, some hard, stuff to keep them hardened. And then I need to wear gloves doing dishes and painting. So anyway, I got to deal with my eyebrows. Y'all, I had a wild hair and it happened to be gray. My dad, I swear to you, I'd be sitting somewhere eating and look, or we'd be in a certain light. I'm like, you have a hair to here. How did you not see it? I was like, hold on, let me get this hair. It's a wild hair. Now I get them. I don't get them like that because I pay attention. I wonder if my brother, everyone gets wild hairs. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to keep that for now, though. I don't know, right? We'll play with it. Here is a blue. This is Auto Eyeliner LA Colors. I felt like this might, well, let me try it. I felt like it might, I don't know. We'll try it. It might be too dry or something. I need so I need something that's creamier, but that doesn't sink into wrinkles, right? Here is a, just so base. I'm going to keep it. I don't know. I think it might be too shimmery for me now. Not that shimmery. Anyway, here's a couple brushes for eyeliner. So, and then this stuff is called Jelly. I did this yesterday, I think. Highlight Illuminator, y'all. I'm pretty sure. That's interesting. Let's see. Pretty sure it illuminates wrinkles, right? Y'all, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Yeah, I don't necessarily think these are the best for me. Olivia, Tracy, why do you have some kind of... Yeah, I think it highlights wrinkles. So this, again, I'm saving stuff for my friend. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. So they can have a little play purse. And then, yeah. So I'm going to put the makeup for them in that. That's perfect. And then Beverly can keep that as a thing for them. Always thinking. And this is one of my favorites. This is IT, I think. Doesn't say. Maybe I'm sure it was. So it's called Be a Mermaid and Make Waves, y'all. That's right. That's right. Somebody said to me when I was gone getting my eye done, so quiet when you're not here. That could be good or that could be, oh, it's Tarte. 99% mermaid, y'all. How fun are those? Now, honestly, they're sparkly. I wonder if I could try to use something like that as a liner, but how would I get it to not fluff off? And, y'all, I know, tell me a product that keeps, like, you're supposed to spray it on your skin and it doesn't sink in your skin. Almost like a gesso for painting, right? You put gesso down and the paint will not sink into the paper. Y'all, I need some gesso. And I swear to you, I don't know. We're going to come across something when we deep dive, and that's supposed to do it. I'll try it again, but I don't know. Must have to have some kind of horrible chemical, right? But anyway, love those. Keep those. Those are just fun. And I have one more. And this one, I didn't get that long ago. It's called Nude Mood. And I should clean all these. Anyway, as you can see, I've been using these a lot. So that's just sometimes with a palette but I love that Bobbi Brown Beach. With a palette, you're not going to use them all, but that's okay. But some of those palettes, whoa, they're expensive. And I got rid of some and I kind of regret it. But my sister-in-law was collecting for like a women's children's shelter, like a house, that kind of thing. And what they do is they can sanitize all the makeup. That's amazing. So I would have given them those palettes I kept if I'd kept them. But Barb was like, you didn't give away those palettes. I'm like, I did. Stop it. I did. Why? It was like being strong in that moment. Mistake. But honestly, you're not supposed to use old makeup. So what am I looking for? I am looking for eyeliner and a mascara. I have to find that Honest and see if I like it. It's that Jessica Alba, I think. I don't remember. But y'all, have you all seen those commercials for Thrive? Let me tell you something. Let me change that commercial for Lume, Lume. That they annoy the crap out of me. It's one time if you see once, you guys, we're having a special. I can't let you know. I can't let accounting know. But for right now, oh my God, you see that 9 times, 1,000 times. This is not impressive. So anyway, Thrive. I don't know. I'll have to deep dive and see again. Like I don't want to buy things now that are toxic. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go and get myself together, try to post this. I'm going to do my makeup first. We're going to do a deep dive because I do not want 3 bags sitting here in my kitchen. So that's what we're going to do. But I appreciate you all so much. I really do. And blessed to have every single one of you who actually watch. Those of you who make it through, you're my true blues. I have somebody who likes to watch, and she's like, she told someone, well, could she make them less short? No. So here's what you do. This is from a friend. She knows who she is. If it's, let's say it's a 50-minute video, because I don't want to stop. Those are different to me. Like I know those will never be monetized and all that. But that's my soul. That's my therapy. That's just what I want to share with everyone. And I'm like, watch 20 minutes at a time and go back and finish it. You don't have to watch it all at one time if that's too much. So anyway, you guys, you take care and I'll be back soon.